Okay, now we're going to discuss the conditional tense. And if you just watched the video on the future tense that I just made, literally moments ago, you're looking at this board going, hey, that's the exact same thing. Close. It's not exactly the same, but it is very close. The conditional tense and the future tense, the simple one-word future tense, follow a very similar pattern. It's just the endings here that are different, pretty much. Okay, so this is the conditional tense. This is used to talk about what somebody would do if it were somehow possible. So if I had $1 million, what would I do? I would buy a house. I would buy a new car. I would, who knows, maybe live in a bunker up in the hills and, you know, hide from everybody. Who knows? But this is to describe, again, what would someone do if they had the opportunity to do it. The pattern's pretty simple. We just take the entire infinitive, yeah, just like the future tense. We take the entire infinitive, okay, whatever it is, comer, bailar, comprar, and then we just tack these endings on the end. Notice this is ia, with an accent on the end. Ias. Ia. Again, the first person and the third person singular are the same. So it's really handy if you put something like a yo, or an el, or an ella, or maybe somebody's name down here. It can help make things a little more clear. Íamos for the nosotros. Iais and ia for the third person plural. Notice all of those. The first I has an accent on it. Okay. So for example, if I wanted to say, well, I would eat 5 tacos, okay? Take the entire verb. Have you noticed I have a thing for tacos? I use tacos a lot in my story. Oh, anyway, I would take the verb comer, meaning to eat, okay? And comer, and then put that on the end. Ia, comeria, okay? If I wanted to say you would eat, comerías. If I wanted to say she would eat, ella comería. We would eat, comeríamos. If I'm in Spain and I said ye would eat, comeríais, okay? And they would eat, comerían, all right? Pretty simple. Now that was an ER verb. What about an AR verb? What if I wanted to say, hey, I would work. I would still work if I had $1 million, okay? The infinitive is trabajar, okay? I would say trabajaría, trabajarías, trabajaría, trabajaríamos, and so on and so forth. Okay, now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, that's way too easy for Spanish. And you're right, because there are some irregular verbs. And if you notice, if you did watch the other video on the future tense, you'll recognize these verbs, because the same verbs that are irregular in the future tense are also irregular in the conditional tense. And even the new roots are exactly the same as the future tense. So, but if you didn't watch that video, we're going to go over it right now. So, if I wanted to say I would have, or somebody would have something, okay, the verb is tener. They don't say tenería for some reason. Some goofy rule came up and said, no, we're not going to do that. So instead of saying tenería, the root changes to tendre, T-E-N-D-R. So if I wanted to say that somebody would have something, I would take tendra, and that would kind of function as the infinitive here. I would say tendría, I would have. Tendrías, you would have. Tendría, he or she or you in the usted form would have. Tendríamos, we would have. Tendríais, ye would have, and tendrían. Okay? If I wanted to use the verb decir, to say or to tell, well, I would tell you, but, okay. Instead of saying decir, they changed it to dir, D-I-R. Diría, dirías, diría, diríamos, diríais, and dirían. Okay? Similar thing, the verb hacer changes to ar, you sound like a pirate. Haría, I would do or I would make. Harías, you would do or you would make. Haría, haríamos, haríais, and haría. Okay? And then the rest of these, poner and poder. Careful on these because these are really close. The only difference here in the roots is that one has an N. Poner, P-O-N-E-R, changes to pondre, and poder, to be able to, changes to podre. Okay? Be real careful on that. Querer, to want, changes to quer. They just stick the E right out of the middle. Saber changes to sabre. Salir changes to saldra, and venir changes to vendra. Again, that is the conditional tense, and it's pretty darn easy as far as verb tenses go. So enjoy that, and make sure you get this down because we're going to be using these with if-then statements, which are really kind of hairy. So have some fun with that. If I can get this to turn off,